ride started. At the time, I don't recall what we were doing at the very outset of the ride, but while they were shooting, there were bullets. My father had us to hide in the attic. And while we were up there, the bullets were raining on our roof, either from an airplane or from a standpipe hill we were shooting. And finally they came to martial law was declared, and they had help, soldiers coming around. And they came to ask my father, they used a provocative, unacceptable word, N-word, you have a gun? Now, he probably did have a gun, but I don't think he was shooting. He said, I don't have a gun. But he said, well, please don't set my house on fire. Well, he knew that we were up in the attic, so he, as soon as he left, they set our house on fire. We were up in the attic, 4 children, 5 kids, baby boy, and my sister and other 3 brothers. And we were able to get out without an injury, but bullets were singing around, and they were stopping as they were going along, they were stopping the ride. But when we got down, the telephone poles were burning and falling, and my poor sister, who was 2 years younger than I am, Kenny, is the world on fire? I said, I don't think so, but we in deep trouble. So we kept on, and they carried us to Convention Hall. I believe that's where they took us. Didn't know what happened to my father at the time, but when we got down there were quite a few people. And then my father happened to be working for a millionaire oil man, H.F. Wilcox. And they were letting people go if white people would vouch for him and say they would take care of him a while. So he took us to his home. We lived in this basement and stayed there for a while. Later they had moved into a tent. And my father put a floor in it. My brother was studying, he was 14 at the time, electric wire, so he wired, we had lights in our tent, so it was very did have some
entrepreneurial spirit. That's wonderful.